Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Gold Label Patina Edition Superman Unchained figure. So before we take a look at Superman, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, you get this brand new base for him, and he can stand pretty well on his own, but I love the way this looks. It actually feels textured, and it has that really nice metallic red Superman logo right there. So this is a very awesome base. Up next, he comes with his special edition card and card holder. The last time we saw this card holder was with Gold Label King Shark, and it was done in gold. But this time it's done in a flat gray color and has a very nice silver wash over top of it. That silver paint over top of that metallic red DC logo looks very nice. You get some really cool art on the card right here. And instead of having a bio, this is a certificate of authenticity. You can see I have number 1934 out of 10,000. The only way that you'll actually know what number you get is to open the figure and take the card out and see. So that is a little bit unfortunate if there's any inbox collectors for this figure. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. So taking a look at this head sculpt, it looks phenomenal. This was one of my favorite head sculpts that McFarlane Toys did on a DC figure back when the original version came out. But this version looks so much nicer because of that paint. It has that silver dry brushing over top of the whole figure, or most of the figure I should say, and it looks very nice. The silver over top of that red looks really good, and it looks so nice over top of that flat gray collar. This figure looks phenomenal. I actually think I prefer this color version to the previous Gold Label one and the regular one. I just love the collars on this one, it really pops. You get the metallic red Superman logo right there with some very awesome silver paint to it. And all of the figure has this silver dry brushing over top of it, and that looks really good. He has some really cool texturing there on his neck and shoulders. That looks really good. His whole armor is sculpted very nicely. I can't actually remember if I reviewed the original version of this one. The wings look phenomenal. The paint on them really stand out to me. That looks really good. And there's the back of them looking equally nice. I'm honestly wondering if this figure is Todd McFarlane testing the waters to see if he can do a full line of $30 figures, because this is the kind of paint that people are wanting from the DC Multiverse line. And honestly, I think it's worth it to see paint like this. This looks very, very nice. As I said, the silver over top of that metallic red looks very nice, but you don't get any right here. You don't get any silver paint right here on his forearms or down here on his shin armor. Would have been nice to see a little bit of that collar over top of that, but there isn't. It just stops right here. And I think it looks phenomenal right here, but it kind of looks weird how it just stops right here and then goes into that regular metallic collar. On the back of the figure right here, you can actually see what the base collar is and how much different it looks with this very nice silver paint over top of it. It looks very good like that. So yeah, McFarlane Toys did an awesome job on this. This might be a simple repaint, but I think this is probably one of the best repaints McFarlane Toys has ever done. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look up just about all the way. The chin armor does hit on the S logo right there. He can move his head side to side very nicely. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out. Butterfly joints that move just a little bit. He has a very nice swivel to bicep. Single jointed elbows that can only bend in that far. Ball jointed wrists that can move up and down very nicely. But if you do try to spin them, it does hit just a little bit right here on those forearm pieces. He has ball jointed wings that can move back and forth, spin all the way around, and look like it does in the comic where the wings are up like that. He has a ball jointed diaphragm and waist that can only move back that far. Can't quite move forward all the way, but it does move side to side nicely up here and side to side nicely down here at the waist. He has hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. You can actually get him doing that. He has a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees that can only move back that far, ball jointed ankles that can move down very slightly, up very slightly, side to side very slightly because of the sculpt of the armor here, and toe articulation that can move up all the way. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to Action Comics 1000 Superman. Here he is next to his regular version. And leave a comment down below and let me know which version you prefer of this. There's also the previous Gold Label version that I didn't get, but I still think this new version, the Patina edition, is definitely the best version of this figure just because The paint on this figure is very top notch. And finally, here he is next to Hellbat. So overall, I would highly recommend this figure because it is very nice, and like I said, probably the best repaint on a DC Multiverse figure that McFarlane has done. This is definitely a figure you don't want to sleep on. As of a couple days ago, it was actually still in stock on the McFarlane toy store, and that really surprised me because this is a limited edition 10,000 run figure. So once it's gone, and I can definitely see this shooting up in price once it's gone. So yeah, if this is something you're on the fence about, definitely pick it up because it is fantastic. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.